My name's Kody Burke. I've been training at MMAG and getting over to Militage a few times a week.
I'm Shane Curry. I'm from Knoxville, Illinois, and I do this as a mental test to myself. As a former cross-country and track runner, after I quit that, I needed something else, so fighting, I guess, is what it is.
He's got a few more fights than I do. He's a former ECR champ. He beat my brother.
From what I hear, he's a tough kid. His brother was real tough. I give his brother real props, so I assume he's going to bring the same thing. It's going to be a war, and I'm really looking forward to it. But Burke boys, just to let you know, I don't care if you have triplets, quadruplets, I'm done. You two are it. That's all I'm fighting. I'm not fighting any more of your siblings. That's it.
I just hope he meets me in the middle and fight, you know. That's what we're there for, so let's fight, not run.
It's going to be a war, man. I mean, he's going to the gym not to lose. I mean, he's coming to the gym to knock my teeth out, and the same with me. I'm coming in there to win. I'm not losing in front of my home crowd. I've done it a couple times. This doesn't feel good at all.
Take him down, pass guard. I think my stand-up's better than his, so I plan on standing up and seeing where that goes and maybe submission in the night.
Wish you best of luck. I've talked to you a handful of times out here. You seem like a hell of a guy. It's going to be a war. It's going to be fun for the crowd. It's going to be fun for everybody else.
Making his way to the cage in our 8th fight of the night, Kody Burke out of MMAG with a record of 2-2. And talked a little bit about going over to MFS a few times a week, so that's got to be great for his skill level and great for the fighting. And, you know, he's making that dedication and doing that. It's great for him.
Right, it was kind of cool when I had an opportunity to talk to him before the fight. He was saying that as a kid and, you know, being younger, he was always a troublemaker. So he kind of turned his natural tendency of being a troublemaker into something that he could actually, you know, profit from by, you know, fighting, hopefully turning pro eventually.
Right, you see that a lot when you've got, you know, kids like that and guys like that. You know, if you can harness it towards something good, they're usually the hardest workers in the sport.
It has to be pretty interesting too, coming from you know, having a sibling who also fights too, so you always have a built-in sparring partner.
Right, and you know they usually fight on the same cards of the night, and I mean, when you're getting ready, it's hard enough to get ready for your own fight, and then you're also getting your brother ready, and depending on what he does is going to influence your fight. But, you know, it's a lot more stress than, you know, fighting just by yourself. Making his way to the cage tonight, hometown hero from Knoxville, Illinois, Sugar Shane Curry with a record of 7-4. And I just want to point out that he talked a little bit about being in track and cross country, and so you know that his cardio is probably through the roof. That's something that, you know, is a huge aspect of the sport that unfortunately some people neglect, but I don't think that's going to be the case tonight for Shane Curry.
Right, I would think that that's a good percentage of, you know, what you need to work on before you get into the ring, because I couldn't imagine, you know, putting all my effort into training and, you know, working really hard, but not having my cardio together, and I'm gassed by, you know, 25 seconds into the first round.
Right.
It's such a waste.
And we've seen him fight, you know, in Knoxville before. He's no stranger to the ECR family and fight cards, so you know that when he fights, he's very humble in his winnings, but also, you know, very proud in everything else that goes with it. He's just a good guy to have to see him fight, and I know we're going to see some fireworks between him and, like you said, he's done fighting the Burke brothers after this. He's gone through one, so I mean that's motivation right there to knock out two brothers.
And he also had an interesting comment when I was talking to him before the fight too, and he was saying that he used to be terrible. That's a quote. It's kind of cool to see somebody who acknowledges, yeah, I used to be bad, but I'm busting my butt, and now I'm a whole lot better. So, and you know, especially with him being a former belt holder, it's going to be interesting to see how he's changed up since we last seen him fight.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is the start of our main card for the evening, and it's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting at the red corner, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 121 pounds. He trains with MMAG and is sponsored by Justin's Cuts. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Kody Burke! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing in at 126 pounds. He trains with Blue Line Fighting Systems and is sponsored by Dad's Auto, Extreme Page Rental, Hillside Electric, TRP Hunting, Cage Aggression, Eric Gibson for State's Attorney, Pleasure Farms, and Phoenix Tattoo. Joining us from Knoxville, Illinois, Vision
Jeremy Anderson, your referee for our 8th fight of the night between Kody Burke and Shane Curry. Kody Burke coming out in the red and white Hayabusa shorts, Shane Curry in the yellow and green Venom.
Seeing Burke fight before, you know, he's a bit of a quick starter or fighter too, so we'll be watching to see if he does that at the very beginning of this fight.
Exactly, and what we've seen from him, even progress from his first fight, he throws a lot of kicks, he's confident in his kicks, and he uses those almost like a jab. So when they get back standing up, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws some kicks, but he's also a great scrambler that we're seeing right now. Really holding on tight for the double leg, trying to go and take him down. Curry doing a great job not letting him though.
Right. It's kind of interesting too, seeing both of these guys, and you know, they're very similar in weight, but have different body builds.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why, I mean, even when you're looking at weight classes, you know, even in some of the higher weight classes, you see the light heavyweights, you got the monstrous guys, and then guys that are maybe have got that weight because they're tall, so there's all different sizes. These guys right now just looking to get some sort of dominant position and still kind of scrambling around. Curry peppering up some body shots right there, and Burke just staying hard with that, looking for that double leg takedown. Curry's got him caught in the guillotine though. Looked pretty deep from before he turned it over. And that was it. It was deep enough to get the tap.
Wow, that was a quick one.
And that's why too, from some angles that we sit at, you know, you can't necessarily see it, but you can see before the transition, he had that and then he rolled over into it.
Right,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, once you roll, like even, it looked bad from where he was at, but when you roll over into it, torque up a little bit, it looked pretty deep, so.
Yeah, you could immediately see that his neck was kind of bent in a weird position, so you knew it wasn't going to be too long.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Jeremy Anderson, calls out for this contest, and counted 20 seconds into round 1, declaring your winner by tap out to the guillotine choke,
Sugar Shane Curry advances his record to 8-4 with the win over Kody Burke, and a lot of emotion in the cage.
Right, yeah, Burke definitely did not like the outcome of that.
Thank you for coming out. Appreciate all hard work everyone comes out to this. We all bust our ass. First of all, thank you for everybody coming out. I want to say, everyone keep my ground and the thoughts and prayers. Just kind of balance stuff right now. Got all the family, so I just want to keep it hard. Also, don't forget election day. Eric Gibson for State's Attorney, good buddy of mine, good man. All right, don't forget, Kody.